Alright guys, we are going to talk about the best way to level up in combat, get gear, and get good, and get Groeshen at Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is a game where we all know combat is tough.
I've been sent by Captain
It's not easy, and the only way to get better at it is by stabbing other guys and beating other guys over the head and basically using what you know. One of the best missions to do that
Alright, I'll see to it.
are these bandit killing missions. Now I haven't included the first set of these, so you take out about 3 or 4 bandit camps, and then you get sent off to Sir Robard in Talmberg. He's going to have you hunting down humans. These guys have pretty good gear. Now one of my first tips for taking these guys out is you can be sneaky, you can use a bow, you can poison their wine or their food if you want, but if you want to get better at combat, you need to go in and you need to use combat. I recommend coming in and trying to take out one of the soldiers as quickly as possible. You see, I was able to get this guy down to almost no health before he got his weapons up and got prepared. Now the guard or the bandit leader guys are really, really hard to take down. This camp has 2, making him pretty challenging. Once they're out of the way, it's pretty easy to clean up the rest of the guys. Another good strategy is taking out the lower level human characters, the archers, and the lower level melee guys first, dealing with the captain guys last. You can see this battle takes forever. It's a test of stamina. I highly recommend putting all your perks you can get into stamina. Firm grip is a great one. Lets you regenerate stamina while in combat, while blocking. Anything that's going to take away stamina from the enemy is a great combat perk to pick. You can see it's a slugfest because I haven't really leveled up combat enough yet. I had to try this mission quite a few times. But that's the goal of this. You're going to want to save before you come into these camps. I use the save mod, but definitely use your savior schnapps. You can see we just picked up a level right there. That's the goal of these extended fights, is not only are we doing it to loot these guys when we're done, we're doing it to level up in combat. And this is a single best mission line you can get in Kingdom Come Deliverance to get you combat. Oh my goodness, it just takes forever to take down these skilled armored guys, but boom, did it. Camp leaders toast. Now we're going to be able to go ahead and loot all of these guys and get load up on armor. And you can see each of them has pretty good equipment, and we took out about 5 guys, 2 bandit leaders. On top of that, we're going to get paid when we head on back to Sir Robard in Talmberg. It's going to give us coin for every ear we collect, so make sure you collect ears. There's also chests at every camp, but not all of them have anything in them, and some of them are locked with very hard locks. Another option you can do is you can sleep at the camp once you've cleaned it out. Now this guy, he slept through the entire fight. This guy was just like in nap time. he's like stuck in his tent here trying to get up. So these guys go down pretty easy compared to the bandit leaders. Alright, so this was actually the second raider camp. The first one wasn't that hard, so we went ahead and skipped that one out. But now it's simply looting time. So there's a couple more of these camps that I'm going to walk you through as well, with some tips for easier ways to take them out. And then after we finish the humans, we unlock a whole other quest line. So here we are back with Sir Robard in Talmberg, and we're going to get this sweet coin.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Of course we have, Sir Robard.
Here it is.
Good work. Well done.
You'll want to also select the trophies option after
Some
this.
folk were ambushed by the Talmberg Creek on the way towards Ujits. I reckon it'd be worth a look there.
Very well. I'll take a look there.
Yeah, so turn in any trophies you have as well.
I have some trophies.
You'll get some extra coin for that on top of the regular quest reward.
Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum.
Alright, let's go check out this next camp. Now this particular camp is just east of Rovna, and it's in a cave. My suggestion is to drop down and get inside the cave and take out as many guys as possible. And if you can fight in one of the narrow passageways, you're going to be able to keep from getting circled around and having guys get behind you, which is going to absolutely ruin your day because you're usually fighting groups of 4 or 5 humans at a time. So if you can get yourself backed into a corner, help keep you from getting flanked, that's gonna do you some big favors, definitely. Yeah, these guys have decent armor that protects against slash damage. Now the archers, on the other hand, do not. They're easy to take out quickly. If you can get the archers out, right out of the way, go for it. So you're going to have to go between targets a fair bit. Now you can see we gained another level in vitality. We gain a whole load of levels in these missions. Now you see we've got the bandit leader here, right in the hallway. No one can flank around us, which makes it a lot easier to take these guys out one at a time. So I highly recommend fighting this in the cave. I had to try it about 10 different times. And if they surrender, take them down as soon as you can, because they'll come right back at you if you get distracted fighting somebody else. And like you can see, we've got this at 5 times speed. It takes forever to take these guys down, but we gain another level, and that's the whole reason you should do these, is you can level up your character for the main quest line. Oh, but these bandit leaders take a beating. Boom. Gained a few more levels. It's time to loot and scoot. Now, you can sell the cumin armored for a fair bit of coin, and if you get the silver spurs, those are 1k right there, and those are pretty shiny and nice. And off we go, back to Sir Robard in Talmberg. Give us our coin, Sir Robard.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
Of course we brought you proof.
That is a fine bit
Take
of
it.
news. Some farmers from Ujits came to the
You know it
castle
is, buddy.
with a complaint. There's another encampment to the east of the village.
Now this third raider camp
Take a look around.
is pretty tricky. We do something a little bit silly with this one. So this camp, cumin camp, is really close to the village of Ujits, and I thought it would be funny if we let the cumins chase us all the way into the village just to see what would happen. And maybe some of the town guards or bailiffs will help us take these guys out. But as you can imagine, these guys are a much higher level than any of these guys in town. So it ends pretty much like you'd expect. I love the immersion in this game, though. People are like, the cumins are attacking. Get the bailiff. Get the town guard. Yeah, we're getting our little tail handed to us right here. It wasn't my finest moment in Kingdom Come. As you can see, they hurt us pretty badly, and they wiped out a good portion of the town. So the shop guard tried to help out. Yeah, so let's try this again. Now, one of the best perks you can get is Blood Rush is a great perk. It gives you stamina, strength, and damage bonus after you take out one enemy. And then another great perk to have when doing these missions is Against All Odds, which gives you a bonus when you're outnumbered. So in this one, once again, we just did our roll up, try and take out one guy before he gets his weapon out move. Because the whole reason we're doing these missions is not stealth mode, not to poison the wine, not to use the bow. The only reason I'm doing these missions is, well, to get money, but to get good at combat, and to level up Henry's combat skills, defense skills, and sword skills as much as possible. Make sure you're following up with Bernard or Sir Robard on your training, because you're going to go get a lot more advanced in sword and defense as you go through this. So make sure you keep getting those skills trained up. And man, it takes ages to take out these camps, and don't be disheartened if you don't do it the first time. You know, upgrade your gear as you're selling this stuff, and it'll get easier. Just make sure you're also repairing your armor every time, and you're repairing your sword, because you don't want to go into these fights not prepared, because they are tough.
Taking care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Of course, we brought you proof, Sir Robard.
Here it is.
Good work. Well done. Some charcoal burners came here from the camp to the south. It seems there are cumins camped there by the path, and they've been attacking folk in the area. Best go and check it out.
Alright, we've got yet another camp of cumins to take out. Now in this camp, we demonstrate the best way to just roll in and surprise your enemy. We pretty much one-hit this guy. So you can see over the last few camps, we have leveled up a fair bit in swordplay. We just came in and wrecked those guys. Now we're pretty tuckered out, but we took out the most dangerous characters right off the bat. Bandit leader, done. Now it's just archer cleanup time and lower level melee grunt cleanup time. And then it's loot and scoot, just like we did the last few times. But we're once again going to gain a couple of levels, and we'll be in good shape to do the next series of missions, which is called Interlopers, which is set up around Scalets, where we'll be cleaning up on brigands. But as you can see, we're going to collect ears, we're going to collect helmets, and just grab anything you can that's not too heavy, that's worth a fair bit of coin, load it on your horse, get your cash from this guy,
Have you brought me?
and then of course head to the armor and sell everything.
Well, that is a fine bit of news. Now it seems we can.
I agree. We need money,
There's no sign of any
because
cubes
it's
around
expensive repairing your armor all the time.
here. I'm impressed with the job you've done,
Thank you, Captain.
but it would be a pity to waste your talents. They say the roads aren't safe even by Sazau, or around Scalets. God preserve us. Over there, the brigands are on the rampage.
Well, I'll be glad to deal with them.
Yeah, they're as hard or harder than the Cumans, which I'll be doing a video on next, but the pay is great. So, there you have it, guys. Really good way to get money, level up in combat, have fun in the game. I think it's one of the more fun quest lines. It's nothing fancy. There's no storyline. You just get to go and you get to knock heads around and clear out camps. And it's probably some of the most fun I've had in any game doing combat for a long time. And that's the best way I can say to get good, get Groeshen, and get gear in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Throw us a like, throw us a sub. Hope to see you around the channel. Mr. G out.